Recent threat by the Kenya National Union of Teachers to down their tools, citing a raw deal if they don't get a 300% increase, has triggered a reaction from the Kenya National Parents Association that is now calling for the intervention of the government to address these issues as soon as possible.
We are asking the government to urgently sit down with the two unions, come up with a solution, because we don't want to be held hostage.
The association also claims that the minister should clearly state if the slap on holiday tuition affects both the public schools as well as private schools.
If the tuition is being scrapped by the government, let the government scrap it all in all the schools, both public and private. And that's why you find at the end of the day, many students have admitted that the teachers don't come to teach. In fact, during holidays, what they are very much after is the money that the parents are paying, and they are given assignments. What they use? If you are giving me an assignment, why don't you give me to go and do it at home? What's the use of going to a school where you're not teaching?
The secretary attributes the recent waves of strike in 250 schools in 2 months to failure in the administration and incompetent board members, and called for the probe committee since after the strikes, parents bear the burden of footing bills in damages which benefit the school.
Some of the schools that are going on strike is because they are very incompetent board of governors. Some of them is because of failure in administration. And we cannot use the same administration to make that kind of punishment to the parents. And that's why we are saying we need the government to come up and set up a committee to investigate, because we believe that there is more than meet the eye.
The chair alleged that 12,600 girls aged between 12 to 18 years were out of school due to early pregnancies, and warned the government to come up with an alternative for rehabilitating such girls who end up in prostitution to fend for themselves due to poverty.
Out of the money that the government is giving under free primary and free secondary in this country, the government must set aside money for these young mothers.
The Parents Association Chair Musau Ndunda wants the government to set up a probe committee to look into the issue of books being stolen in schools, and want the immediate ban on second-hand books by hawkers on the streets.
We are calling upon our Minister for Education, Honorable Mutula, to immediately abolish sale of all second-hand books across the country, because this is a business that is really killing our schools in this country.
He also proposed a one store per county to procure books so as to manage the issue. Dorcas Karanja, GBS News.